Yeah, so Josh and I went to the beach today and we found sea glass. I found sea glass. I said, Josh, do you know how special this is to find sea glass? This is so cool. What a treasure. And he said, I think that's just a Heineken bottle that got washed up on the beach. And I said, what? No, this is natural. We used to collect it all the time in Peace River. I
I
was going on about
know.
how cool it is. Do you know what sea glass is?
I've never thought about it, but our mom did always tell us it was a very like rare artifact to find, nearly a fossil.
Yeah. I thought it was this naturally made creation.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
the
that was
Little
so cool.
Mermaid. Her
Yeah.
opens her treasure chest and like that's what's inside, a bunch of sea glass and pearls and things
Yeah.
like that.
Well, it really is Little Mermaid because she thinks she has all these cool treasures and she has like a fork, but she's so amazed.
I
But turns
know.
out sea glass really is just a Heineken bottle.
We've been collecting pollution.
I've never known this. Uh, well, I found this website though, and they like make stuff out of the sea glass. And so they're like, here's how you value it. Because I guess people buy the sea glass. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. And they called it reverse, or what did they call it? It was like reverse gemstone or something, or reverse diamonds. Because gems or diamonds, they're made from the earth, but then humans like do stuff with it to make it into things. But this is
Oh.
because humans made a beer bottle and then nature did stuff with it. It made it cool.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna call it upcycle, but reverse gemstone does like make it sound like it's
A
way more
gemstone.
expensive. Yeah.
I thought it was so like such a precious thing.
Oh
The beer
man.
bottle. Yeah.
So what did you do? Did you keep it?
Yeah. I was about to hold it up, but it's in the other room. Yep, we have two pieces of sea glass now. We're gonna be rich.
Well, when I went to visit Chrissy in her apartment, she said that her and Josh are a little bit of hoarders.
I
So I'm
think
not surprised you kept it.
yeah, I might have said that. Or I asked you. I can't really remember, but we all know the answer.
Yeah, the answer is yes. There's like this little, I told a couple of people about this in Florida, but there's like this little baggie. It's like made out of,
It's like a sheer bag with a drawstring that you'd have like little earrings in or something.
yeah, basically what Fei Fei's dress was probably made out of. This
Cheap.
sheer, cheap little thing, this sheer little baggie. And I was like, is this trash? You want to keep it? And Chrissy lives in a one bedroom apartment. I mean, there's really not a lot of room to just be keeping things just willy nilly. And Chrissy takes it. She's like, I think I can use this. And then she walked away with it.
I added it to my hoard.
Yeah, she well, we're gonna be revisiting TJ Klune.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. What was his name with the horde, the dragon?
I know. I don't know. I can't remember.
This is gonna bother me though, so we do need to identify. I think if we just do
Theodore.
cast Theodore.
Theodore. Very good. Good.
Theodore. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm like Theodore.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Little plug for the next book. No, two books we're doing from now.
2 books from now. Yes. So Chrissy went to add to her hoard. She went to mom's hoard.
Yeah, I did.
Mom has all of our childhood books,
I
and they're
love
all
it.
tattered,
Ah,
horrible condition.
here's some show and tell. I have the
Wow.
original Two Princesses of Bamarre book that we read back in the
20
day.
years ago.
The pages are like stiff, like it's made itself into a hardcover. And
Oh
and the back is missing
no.
a corner. I love it. And it's like orange. The pages are like orange because it's been read so many times and it's so old. I think it's amazing.
Smell it. Does it smell like old gross book or does it smell like nice new book?
It smells like a normal book.
Really?
I'd say that smells pretty normal.
I wonder how books get that disgusting old
I'm,
gross
I
smell.
mean, it smells a little bit like an old book, but I wouldn't say it's gross.
You
But
know when you
maybe,
crack open like a book from the library or something and it just smells so bad?
I wouldn't say it smells so bad. It smells like a little old book. Yeah, I'll get a new one to compare it to.
Do you smell books?
Not normally. You're
Never?
asking me to. No.
Oh my
Well,
God.
no. Like you purposefully smell the book?
Yeah, like every single one.
What?
You open it up, you give it a good sniff.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that's our next poll.
Yeah, well, because maybe it's because I like smelling the glue. I don't know, but like
Oh,
they all have a unique smell.
what?
Okay,
Well,
I'm not alone. There are other book sniffers out there.
gotta get your fix.
Yeah, got to get your book fix.
Yeah. Man, you can't do that on the Kindle.
No, I know.
Okay, maybe it has a little bit of an old book smell.
Okay, I'm looking at that book and I think it probably smells disgusting. So Chrissy collected this 20-year-old paperback Princesses of Bamarre,
Mm-hmm. Our next book that we're reading.
our next book that we're going to read. And then she's going to rent the TJ Klune's House in Cerulean Sea #2,
Budget Bookalicious.
budget Bookalicious. And then after that,
What's the next
I
one?
I think we might go back to Fox's Tongue,
Allison?
Kieran Bone. Yeah,
That's what I was
Allison.
thinking. That one,
Mhm.
only option is to buy.
I think we have to buy that. We have to support our new friend of the pod, Allison.
Oh my gosh, we have an exciting update about Allison.
Yeah. So I don't think we're ready to unveil that yet.
Stay tuned till minute 45.
Till minute 45. Okay, so today all we're going to be doing is fun stuff.
Normally we
Should- Yeah,
It's
normally
pretty
we
boring.
don't. Normally this is like school. But today today we're doing fun things. Should we go over the agenda first or just surprise people as we go?
I feel like we might have the agenda in the episode description, so maybe we just say it,
Okay, let's do it.
right? Do you think so?
Yeah.
Or actually, I mean, it is kind of fun to surprise people.
All right.
I don't know. What do you think? You're
Let's just
our
surprise
PR
people.
person. Okay,
Let's just surprise people.
I like it.
Okay, well, for anyone who's new, welcome to Bookalicious.
Oh, yes. This is a podcast where two sisters chat about books we're reading, except today we're only doing fun things, no books. Well,
Yeah.
it's still books, but not directly. Anyway, I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Candace. If this is your first time listening, I recommend going to probably any of our other series if you want to listen to actual books. But today we're just talking about fun stuff.
Yeah. So if you've never read a book before, this is a great place to start.
Yeah.
No prior reading required for this one.
Nope. Mm-mm. So the first thing we're going to do is the Bookolympics.
Yeah, we haven't. So this is, for any of our new listeners, this is a segment that we used to do religiously. It was our
Yeah.
favorite part of the podcast. We just looked at the stats on Spotify for podcasters and we just talked about it. But we haven't done it in a long time.
Well, so I think what happened is when we first started, every listener was important. Every listen made a difference.
It tripled, actually.
It
One
would
more
triple.
listen. Yeah.
Yeah, we could go into the cities. We could see all of the things. But now that we're a little bit more of a mature pod, we can't see, like, it just takes a lot more to move the needle.
Yeah. Yeah,
To
I
move
think
the
that's it.
needle from our fan base. So anyway, we did want to revisit this because we do have a lot of like really cool hurdles. So should we do the Bookalytics or should we do the Wrapped?
Oh. Well, we definitely need to do Bookolympics, whatever we do. So what's all in the Wrapped? I've watched it before, but okay, so Spotify makes this Wrapped thing for you for your normal, profile, but they also do it if you have a podcast. I don't know if ours really makes sense. Are you thinking about what I'm thinking?
The
Basically-
99, 900 million percent. Yeah. We broke their charts.
Yes.
That's what we did.
That's what we did. All of our stats are you went up 999% in this category. Like how many listeners you have, how many plays you have. And it's not because we have millions of listeners all the time. It's because we started at 0 at the beginning of
You know
this
what?
year.
Yeah. We started 1 listen, 2 fans. Now we're way beyond.
Way beyond, and it's all because of the Housemaid.
Honestly, Yeah,
That's
we owe our lives to Frieda.
I know. She has part ownership in this podcast, whether she wants it or not. Man, so that's most of our stats. Was there anything interesting in the Wrapped? I'm pulling it up now.
Let's see.
Okay, also this Wrapped did this weird like red and
It's
green
like
strobe light.
flashing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's giving me a
really
seizure
awful.
actually.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
this is an I don't know who designed that one,
We
but
gained 1000% listeners
and streams
and streams. That's Spotify listens
and followers. I don't
and
think that one's
followers.
right. Oh, I
No,
guess
it
so. I
is.
guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think
Yeah.
we might have had 30 followers at the beginning of the year, last year,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we have almost 400 now. I mean, so that's a lot.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So that's 10 times the listeners.
Okay.
1000%.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's right. So we have a lot more new followers. Spotify says we have a clear favorite episode. No surprises.
Yep.
Housemaid number one.
Yep.
That was also streamed 1,000 times, wait, 1,000% times more than your average episode.
That one is like very, very
Yeah.
popular.
What do you think? Do you think we go through all this?
I think I
Should we go
think
back to our
we
normal?
yeah, let's go back to our normal. We're gonna do our own Wrapped for Spotify. We're gonna do it on the fly, and I think it's gonna be better.
Well, we've done this before. We did a Spotify Wrapped every week
That is true. That is true.
back in the day. Okay, I want to know, this is kind of a brief side thing, but our listenership spiked on January 6th. By a
Yes.
pretty substantial amount. It's the most listens we've ever had on one day, and it kind of stayed pretty elevated. And again, driven by the Housemaid Part 1. Was there an announcement for the movie or something that day?
I think
Trying to look.
probably you can see
You know exactly when they say something about the housemaid. Because
whenever something happens about the housemaid, and every time the spike gets bigger and bigger and bigger because we have more people. Now, granted, people who listen to us, they've already listened to the housemaid. I don't think they're listening to it again, but I think because we're a bigger pod, we have a bigger footprint. Spotify keeps showing it to more and more people. I think we're probably like the number one
for the housemaid,
podcast for the housemaid.
I think that's
I feel
possible.
like we have to be.
And again, it's all because of that one person who made the playlist and called it the audiobook. We need to do that for the housemaid too. That really got a lot of people.
Okay, anyone who is like, "Hey, I thought this was the audiobook and Bookalicious pod, this isn't it." We didn't make that playlist.
We didn't. Some
I
other
make the
good
play
Samaritan.
Some good Samaritan made it, called it the audiobook recap. It's been saved 6,300 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
It keeps going up.
Um, keeps going up, nonstop going up, but we didn't make that, so we can't change the name. I make podcasts for
You make
all of our
playlists.
playlists, like collections of all of the different books. They have 0 followers, and I call it book recap. So I don't know.
Audiobook. That's a key word.
I don't like duping people though.
I know. We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
But people don't seem mad about the housemaid. They seem like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
get bamboozled, but they get in and they're like, well, it's not so bad.
Yeah, it's a good advertising technique. We've never gotten negative feedback from, except for Brianna. Remember Brianna?
Oh,
Brianna, who
yes.
didn't like our Evelyn Kath theory.
She did not like that. She was not about it.
But we're here for all the feedback, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for Bookolympics?
I think let's talk a little bit about our demographics and
Oh,
things
okay,
like
okay.
that. Yeah. So we have nearly a perfect bell curve of age distribution. So that's really cool seeing that out in the wild. Most
It
of our
ranges.
listeners,
Yeah. Oh, say that again.
28 to 34.
Yep. Yeah, that's the middle. It ranges from 0 to 60 plus.
Yep.
So yeah, but we lean slightly younger. Most are 23 to 34 years old.
Yeah. If you are age 0 and you're listening, please write in. If you're age 60 plus, also write in. We want to hear from you.
Yeah. I hope they sent a question.
Yeah, especially the baby. I want to know.
Yeah, so we have gone past just our own individual age ranges. So that's pretty cool. Because at the beginning of this year, I think it was just you and me, basically.
Yep, because the age bracket's 23 to 27. That was Chrissy. She was representing. I was in the 28 to 34 bracket. I was representing, and that was it. So we didn't have anyone else. So now we have a perfect distribution, which is super cool. And it's not only 100% ladies. Again, super cool.
Yeah, beginning of the year. By the year, we mean 2024. This is a belated recap.
Yes.
But anyways, at the beginning, yeah, I think it was only ladies, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But now 10%, almost 12% of our listenership is male.
Yeah. And welcome. You can be a Bookalicious girly too.
Yeah, everyone is welcome.
Everyone.
Okay. Question. Do you think if it was called something other than Bookalicious, we'd have more men?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
If we called it like what?
I don't know. Book club?
Book club. Dumpster diving book club.
Dumpster diving. Budget book club.
Budget book club.
We read the book for you, so you don't
Yeah.
need to. You don't even need to get it from the library.
I don't think so. I don't think that the name would be off-putting. Maybe our little graphic
The logo.
icon,
Yeah.
which I made that in Canva.
I think it's so cute. It's raining books.
Yeah, it's raining books. I think if anything, that might throw it off, or you and I might dissuade our male listeners.
Yeah, possibly. Well, that's okay. They're coming in slowly but surely.
That's right.
They're drinking the Bookalicious
all of
Kool-Aid.
you.
We sure do. Yeah. Okay. So there's our demographics. Still, most of our listeners are from Spotify.
Yep.
It's 96%. We used to have like the Bean. Do you remember those? Like, I didn't know any of those platforms. But yeah, now it's basically all Spotify.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah. Ready for now?
So
time
Bookolympics, for people who haven't been following along, we started this where we have our rankings. We'll go United States and we'll do the individual states, and then we do the countries.
Yes, we have two versions of Bookolympics. The US centered one and the global one, as the Olympics should be historically. Yeah. Okay. So within our US Bookolympics, things have kind of changed. We basically have a tie for bronze.
Yes.
Okay. So Florida and Georgia has fallen from its state of grace. They are now in third place with basically the same number of listeners.
I used to hold the fortress for first place.
Yeah.
I would listen once, twice, 3 times, make sure that the listens were up. But now it doesn't matter.
No, I know. I don't know what happened. Oh no. Yeah, something happened in our other locations. They pushed Georgia off the map.
Yeah. So Georgia is at 6.5% of total US listens, and Florida is at 6.6. So by 1/10%, Georgia has been edged out.
Yep. There's still time, Candy. You can still make a comeback for this next year.
I know.
We'll see.
Who's our top city in Florida?
What's your guess?
I mean, historically, it had been Hollywood or Miami. So I'm thinking
Miami.
All right.
Miami.
Ooh, it's close. Orlando's coming up right behind, 1% less. Okay.
Wow. All right, Orlando listeners, you know what to do. Okay, so Florida, Georgia, they have the bronze.
Yep.
Want to tell the people who has silver?
California.
A little less than double. Both
Yeah.
gold and silver are about double third
Mm-hmm.
place. So
Yeah.
California has 11.2% of listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And our biggest city there, I think, is LA for sure.
Yes. Yeah, LA's leading by 10 points.
Yeah, by a wide margin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job, LA. Okay, and then that means in gold, none other than Texas.
What?
Whoa,
Oh
at
my God.
12.2%. Okay. And in Texas, Houston is leading by quite a bit. And Dallas is
Yeah.
it's pretty close. Pretty close behind.
Yeah.
Okay, I would just like to point out with all of this, Candy held the fortress with Atlanta for a long time. They were number one
Hmm.
until this moment, basically. But the two places I have lived, Texas, which is where I was, is now number one, and Florida, where I currently live, is climbing the ranks. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just an observation.
We need you to just keep moving around, being our little missionary, spreading the good word.
I don't need to go to Alaska next.
No, because while we do love our Alaskan listener, we really
Listener.
wanted them for a long time because we wanted all 50 states. We were trying to collect. And so someone finally from Alaska listened. So really appreciate you. But we need you to
Moved
spread
on.
the good word at like the most populous places.
Okay. All right. I'll start planning my moves.
Yeah. So maybe you need to go to New York. That would be a good place to live for a little bit. Spread the good
Okay.
word there.
Okay, that sounds good. You keep working on Atlanta.
Yep.
Remind the people.
I will. Okay. So now we're ready for the international.
Bookalympics. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think we should do top four
Yeah,
because the
let's do that.
US is 64%. So we're just going to throw them out. We
Spoiler
don't
alert.
get another gold medal for that. Absolutely not. The state can get a gold medal.
Okay. Yeah. US is our biggest country, 64%. It's a lot more
Yep.
than all the others. All right.
Okay.
So they get the diamond medal.
Diamond.
They get the sea glass medal.
Oh no. That feels right.
We
We should get the
promise.
used up beer bottle.
Yeah. We promise it's valuable. Okay, so coming in bronze, third place is none other than Canada. Woo! With
Hello.
5% of our listens.
Yeah, our North American neighbor. Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Thanks for
How
visiting.
about that? Oh,
Oh
that's rude.
gosh, we're
We'll,
gonna
we'll
lose
cut that
them.
out. We're cutting that out.
Okay, and then coming in at silver is, drum roll, Australia.
Woohoo, the land down under.
They're gonna love all these references. I think you should keep them in. And then coming in at a stunning gold medal, two percentages ahead of Australia.
Yep,
None other than our dear friend,
F.
UK.
Smith. Oh,
F. Smith.
yes.
Yeah, F. Smith in the UK. You have the gold. We rearranged how this thing works so that you now have gold.
Yes, yes. F. Smith leading the pack of the UK. Good day, mate. Wait, maybe that's Australian
That's
too.
Australian.
Top of the morning to ya.
That was perfect. Hello.
Hello. Yes. From the UK, F. Smith
Yeah, F.
getting
Smith,
the
let us
gold.
know how we did on our accents. We're
Yeah,
sorry.
we're sorry. We didn't take acting school.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's our Book Olympics.
Yeah. So let's do just some of the overview, some of the cool stats.
Okay.
We've had oh,
Wait,
we've had 24,000 listens all time.
that's super exciting.
Super cool. We have 382 Spotify followers.
Up
And
9,000%.
yep. And we have total consumption hours, 4,800 consumption
I
hours.
think that's kind of scary.
I think that's a little alarming as well, but super cool.
It is super cool. That's a lot of hours. How many days is that?
Phew. All right. How many days are people listening?
Ooh, 201 days listed.
Almost a
Almost a full
wow.
year. You could do a year with Bookalicious.
Wow. Oh my gosh, how cool. That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Hmm.
What else? What other things are we highlighting?
Well, we have ten reviews on Apple, which is pretty good because Apple only makes up like 2% of any of our listens.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And those are all 5 stars. Woohoo. We have 33 reviews on Spotify, which I'm really excited that we have so many. I feel like we're starting to hit that threshold of, okay, this seems like a real pod, not a baby pod anymore. But the average rating there is 4.5. We'd like to see it a little higher. So if you're listening and you want to throw us a 5-star review, we'd be so appreciative. But yeah,
Do
I think
it.
that's where we're at.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
know. Exciting things in the Bookalytics world.
I agree. Okay, anything else?
Ooh, you know what? I had some trivia questions for you actually, based on
Oh,
all
okay.
these things. Okay. So, trivia question number one. How many books have we read this year?
30,
A little lower.
20.
Pretty close. We've read 18 books. Hmm
Wow,
Which,
that's good.
yeah, so that averages to 1.5 books a month, which feels about right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It would be fun to read more books this year. I mean, personally, I would want to read more books this year. We don't
yeah.
necessarily need to do more on the pod because if we're splitting them up into 3 or 4 parts, that's a whole month.
No, I
So,
agree.
yeah. But I thought that was pretty good. So that's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
impressed.
Next question. And actually, this is the last question. I only
Oh.
had two. Okay. Do the people mainly agree with Candy or Chrissy on the polls? What's your guess?
Oh, I think me. I think I'm on the beat.
Yeah. Yeah, Candy was a pretty clear winner. Okay. So not all the polls we have, sometimes we have the same vote on the polls, but some of the
Yeah,
notable ones where we were different is cottage cheese for old people? The people said yes.
yes,
Was Princess and the Goblin a snooze fest? People said yes.
yes,
And the big one was, would you make a deal with the devil so you could get out of raising 6 kids, a la Addie LaRue?
yep.
And you know how many votes that has now?
50? 30?
Yeah, 49 votes. And 65% people
Wow.
said yes, they would make a deal.
Yeah, you see, I knew it.
I can't believe that. Okay, there's still 79 days left to vote. So if you want to join my side, or if you want to change your vote to no.
Actually, you can't change your vote, so
You
haha.
can't? I thought you could.
I don't think so.
Oh,
They don't
maybe.
let me, although I'm a second class citizen
Oh, because you're Android?
because I'm an Android. Yeah, they don't give me all the same features.
Interesting. Yeah, well, all you Apple people, you can change your vote to no, probably.
Ah.
Or ask your friends. Addie LaRue won. Go vote. Let your voice.
Oh my gosh.
But okay, there was one poll where the people agreed with me.
Oh.
hmm And it was on Housemaid Secret Part 1, where we asked, or
Oh.
actually, maybe it was like Part 2 or 3, I kind of forget. But we asked whether people were for Team Enzo, Bonnie Tour Clyde, or Team Brockbot.
Oh.
Or if they were on neither. And the people voted for Enzo. And you thought he was a stalker.
Oh, I did. I think there was
hmm
another one on there that you did well with. Is Brock an FBI agent or a robot?
I forget what I had said though. I
You
thought
kept thinking he was a robot. And I really liked that. But I had a really in-depth theory for FBI agent. So that one is at 44% FBI agent, and then robots 32%.
Oh, I couldn't remember if I came up with robot or if you did. It sounds like something you would come up with.
I know, I know. That's why, like, once you said it, you brought me to the light, and then I converted. I think I even
Oh,
voted robot in this one. I was like, no.
that's so funny. Oh my gosh. That was such a good theory.
I
And I love
know.
that one. Uh, okay, those were all the Bookalicious trivia I had.
Oh, I love that. Good
Yeah,
job.
thanks, thanks. I couldn't come up with any other questions that you wouldn't know
That's all right.
already. So, okay, so are we ready for our next surprise segment?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, okay, I see it now. We actually have an itinerary, an agenda for this episode. We're so
Yes.
organized today. Okay, so our next segment is questions from listeners. And we
Hmm.
have some.
Woohoo.
Ooh, yay. Okay, so we have a good number of questions actually. Okay, so there's a few repeats. So let's start with maybe those. Those are the most common questions. So both
Okay.
F. Smith, number one fan, we love you, and
Yep.
other friend of the pod, Sabrina, listener from
Hi,
Miami.
Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. They both want to know what was your favorite read of the year? Except F. Smith wants to know what's your favorite read with a U. Favorite with a U
Ooh.
read.
Okay. I think my favorite with a U read has to be Hercule Poirot by Agatha Christie,
You're right.
our
You're
UK writer.
right. That's the only contender for for that category. Okay, favorite book that doesn't necessarily have a U. Um, I think like book that I was like surprised by. I was like, this is such a good book. Flowers for Algernon. That was a good
Fla-
one.
Flowers for Algernon was really good. I really liked Such a Bad Influence.
Oh, that
I
one was really
really
good
liked God
too.
of the Woods.
More than Addie LaRue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Meg asked what was our favorite. Okay, so Meg was smart because she asked what was your favorite book to recap on. So my favorite book to recap on
Mm,
is different from my favorite book to read. My
I
favorite book to
agree.
read, I think, would have been God of the Woods, Algernon, Such a Bad Influence. What other ones?
Paper Menagerie. I really like that one.
Paper Menagerie was really good.
That one was so good. I mean, I would also throw C.S. Lewis in there. We did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Voyage of the
That was
Dawn
a good
Treader.
one.
Like
Yeah.
those are really rereadable books. I would say Algernon's also rereadable. Like God of the Woods, I don't know if I would reread it, but I really enjoyed reading it. Like it's weird because there's all these different types of categories you could have. Like
Hmm.
which book would you reread? Which one did you enjoy most in the moment? Because
I
Such a
think the
Bad
one that's,
Influence, I enjoyed a lot in the moment.
yeah, Such a Bad Influence is so good. I think what stuck with me the most was Flowers for Algernon.
I think so too. Yeah, that's one that like really makes you think and kind of maybe changes the way you think.
Yeah, I think that one left a mark on my soul, like the other
Oh,
ones
it's
didn't.
so good. I know. I like that a lot. I
So
like
I
you
think
said that a
Flowers for
lot.
Algernon.
Okay. Wow. So we have the same favorite?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay. What was your favorite book to recap?
Housemaid too, hands
Easy.
down.
I know. Housemaid's
I
Secret.
never had so much fun in my life.
Honestly, me neither. It was so much fun. It was such an endorphin rush every
Yes.
time we met. Oh my gosh. Is that the right word? What's
Yeah.
that? Dopamine? Maybe a dopamine
Dopamine.
rush? Either one. I don't know. But yeah, if you haven't listened to that one, so hilarious. We had a
Oh
good
my
time at
gosh.
least.
We had so much fun. I
Oh,
love talking about that.
yes. Gosh. Was there a least favorite book that we recapped? Other than Lessons in Chemistry, because that's
I
also
was
this year,
gonna say,
technically.
yeah.
That one's too obvious though.
Um, if we throw off lessons in chemistry, was there one that I wasn't super excited about? I wasn't super excited about Fairest.
Really?
No.
Like you weren't excited to do it like preemptively, or you weren't excited while we were reading it? or both?
Once I started reading it, I really wasn't super excited about it.
Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Um, and then I think before we started reading it, I think A Court of Thorn and Roses, I was really not looking forward to.
Yeah.
But then once we finished it, I was like, oh, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. That one, I didn't have a ton of thoughts on A Court of Thorn and Roses before, other than I'd heard a lot about it and I had never been interested in reading it.
Right.
And it was spicy. And I was like, I don't think I'll like the spice. But yeah, by the end, as we said last week, go listen to our recap. We really liked it.
Well, because Sabrina said a book that surprised you this year, I think it would have been A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Ooh,
I thought
okay,
I
yeah.
would really not like it, and then it turned itself around. So I was surprised about that.
That's a good point. Okay, one quick last note before we get
Oh,
to Sabrina. Oh, I think we might be thinking of the same book. One book that was least favorite to recap for me, I think it was Starter Villain. Is
starter
that what you're
villain.
thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
starter
that,
villain.
yeah.
That really surprised me in a bad way because I thought I would really like it.
I know. The cover was so great. It was the cat dressed up as a businessman.
I know.
Man, I wonder if we reread it and like just had lower expectations, if like we would like it more. Because we were reading it slowly, and it might be one of those books, kind of like Lessons in Chemistry, where like you're not supposed to read it slowly and think about every line, which we weren't entirely doing with Starter Villain. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that one was a little flat.
That one got a 2.3.
Really? It was that low?
It was that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think Ella Enchanted.
Got a 5. I think that
Ella
sounds
Enchanted
right.
definitely got a 5. And then Such a Bad Influence, I think did we give that one a
4.5?
5 too?
It might have been a 5,
I think we gave that one a 5 as well.
or at least really close to it.
Yeah. I think that was the first time we gave like a perfect 5 for one that wasn't like Ella Enchanted or like one of our childhood favorites. I feel like I remember that.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, great book if you haven't read it. Highly
Hmm.
recommend.
Fairest 4.3, Addie got a 4, God of the Woods got a 4.85, Housemaid 2 got a 3 based on the scale, but a 5 after we double rounded it.
Out of 5 million after, as it should be done. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, man, we've read a lot of good books this year.
I
It's
think
good
so
when.
too.
Oh, actually, that was one of F. Smith's questions. Was what were your highest and lowest rated books of 2024?
So,
Lowest,
starter
Starter
villain.
Villain. Highest, a lot.
We had a couple 5s.
Yeah. So all of our 5, Such a Bad Influence, Ella Enchanted, Flowers for Algernon,
Flowers for Algernon, Paper Menagerie.
Paper Menagerie, Housemaid's Secret after our double rounding,
After our double rounding, yeah.
The Lion, the Witch, and the
Um,
Wardrobe.
I don't know. I didn't give it a perfect 5.
Well, I did. Well, we didn't have our sophisticated ranking system at that point. So I think Sam had given it a perfect 5. I was at least a 4.5, I think. It was up there.
Yeah, yeah, it was up there. Yeah, I think those were the only like perfect 5s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Fox's
then
Tongue, also high.
honorable mention would be Fox's Tongue got a solid rating, and then
Addie LaRue was also pretty high.
4. No, it was low. 4.
Oh,
You gave it a 3.85. I gave it a 4.2.
yeah, sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, see? Okay. God of the Woods got a 4.85 though. I think that would be the
Yeah, next
closest honorable
contender.
mention.
And Court of Thorn and Roses, what did we give that? Wasn't it pretty high?
4.2,
Oh,
4.3.
okay.
We average in like the low 4s. So if you break 4.5 with us, that means like you're really good. Either you're getting like a 5 or you're getting like a 4.2. That's kind of
Yeah.
the options.
Where are the standards? The rating. Yeah, if you get a 5 on our scale, you're golden.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Both Sabrina and F. Smith wanted to know who is our top author of the year.
I think who surprised me the most, who I was like, wow, I would read more of your books. I definitely liked Liz Moore, God of the Woods.
Hmm.
Agatha Christie, I was pleasantly surprised
I
by.
would read another Agatha book too. Yeah.
And she has a
I,
huge catalog.
yeah. Oh my gosh. We could spend a whole lifetime here with Agatha Christie. I know. I'd heard of her, but I didn't think I would like her books. I don't know. Just because they're older. I don't really know. But yeah, she was great. Olivia Muenter with Such a Bad Influence. I would read another one of her books too. That really
She, okay,
was
she has another
amazing.
one coming out.
We should add it to the list.
I think so. I think we'll have to add
Perfect.
it.
Is it another like
Hmm.
mystery thriller thing?
I don't know. I might message her and ask.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really good. Man, favorite author?
I
That's
know. Honestly,
hard.
all of ours are really good. Gail Carson Levine, of course.
Yeah. And even lessons in chemistry, Bonnie Garmus, I feel like we messed up on that.
We did. We read it wrong.
I'll take the L for that. Um, I would read another one of her books. I thought we had a lot
I
of really
loved her
great authors.
writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh. Okay, you have to choose one.
Okay, just like in terms of like my favorite author, like I have to read more of their books.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm thinking Olivia
I was thinking Olivia or Allison. So I'll go Allison M. Kovacs. Is that how you say it?
Kovacs.
Kovacs. I think it's Kovacs.
Kovacs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alison Kovacs.
And we know that. We'll tell you why later, but we have firm evidence that it's Kovacs. Okay, so
Yeah.
Olivia Muenter, we read Such a Bad Influence by her, and then Allison M. Kovacs, we read Fox's Tongue and Kieran's Bone. Those
Hmm.
were our top authors of 2024.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Meg asked a slightly different version of that question. If you could have lunch with one of the authors of a book you potted this year, who would it be? And why is your answer Frieda McFadden? And or she got us. She knows. And or who is your favorite author recap of the year? So who do you have
I
lunch
feel
with?
like okay, I feel like I do have to I will say my lunch would be with Frieda because I need to pull
Pick her
off her wig
brain.
and her no, I need to pull off her wig and her glasses and see who she is. And I just have so many questions for her. Unlimited questions for her. So
That's
that's who I
true.
would have lunch with.
And she just seems so funny and,
Yes.
you know, yeah, okay. Um, okay. Well, I mean, C.S. Lewis would be super cool. That would be a really like, I feel like, more intellectual kind of lunch though,
Yeah.
which,
I would be
you got to
having
be
a
in the mood for.
silly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, honestly, Allison, I feel like she seems so funny.
Allison seems very funny too. I'd also want to rip off her wig and her glasses and see.
She really is. Man, I think though, maybe I choose Gail Carson Levine just because like so nostalgic and she just seems so
Ah,
nice.
yeah.
Like we read her book so much as a child, as like children. It's like she has a motherly figure in my mind, you know?
That is a great pick.
I think I'd do Gail Carson Levine.
I think we would have to record our lunches and then swap videos
I
after.
know. We need both. Or maybe we have them meet. That would be wild. I think they'd
Yeah,
get along.
I think so.
Okay, favorite author recap of the year? I have an answer.
I loved learning about Agatha Christie.
That's who I was thinking. She had such a wild background.
So fascinating.
Yeah, I would want to have lunch with her too, honestly.
Yeah, I
She's like,
thought
"What
that
were
was
you
great.
thinking when you went to the spa and pretended to be
Tell
dead?"
us.
And then said, "No biggie, I was just getting my nails done."
Ah, yes.
Oh my gosh. Man, great. Okay. Um, F. Smith had an interesting question. Favorite theory you made that you wished made it into the book?
Oh, 100% Killy Millie.
So Killy Millie more than Brockbot?
Oh my God.
It's
I feel
gotta
like
be.
they're one and the same. They're
Oh,
part of the same story.
how can you have Killy Millie without her robot boyfriend?
Oh my God. I really like Killy Millie. I like the spirit of Killy going from person to person. I like the supernatural. I love everything about that.
Candy, I think you need to write a fan fiction of this where it turns into like sci-fi or like supernatural thriller or something. And there is
Oh
like
my
a spirit
God.
of killing. She's like, oh no, it's leaving my body and going into Fran or whatever her name was. I think that could be really good.
Yeah.
I felt like we also had some good God of the Wood theories, but I can't think about what it was. Oh, Barbara and the guy were going to be lovers. That didn't happen. She
Oh,
threw
what about Bear going to the math
Bear
academy?
alive. Bear, yeah,
That was a
Delphine's that.
great one.
That was so good. Yeah, that would be a good one too. I feel like though God of the Woods, in the end, I liked how she wrapped it up. I didn't
Yeah.
love how Housemaid's Secret ended. So I think I would choose Housemaid's Secret theories because I think that would really be wild.
Yeah, that would have elevated.
Yes. To a level we didn't know was possible before.
We also had so much fun coming up with those theories
Oh, that was
too. So I
amazing.
think those are
Near and
even,
dear.
yeah, even more fond of.
I think so. Uh, man, great question. Okay, Sabrina wants to know, as someone who wants to become a reader, what are some tips you have to becoming more consistent with reading? That's a great question. And also, what book would you recommend?
My tip would be put it as part of your daily routine. I like to read books at night, and in order to do that, then I have to go to bed earlier so that I can build
Mm.
some time for my phone and then read a little bit. And you'd be surprised, even just reading 10 or 15 minutes, you can start to really chip away at things.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was thinking that at one point I was reading 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, like the first thing I
Hmm.
did. I woke up and I got my book out, and that was really good for me to help build a reading habit. So, but then you
Yeah,
need to wake up a little bit earlier. I would also say like instead of being on your phone when you're at home, like put your phone away and then like start reading instead. And like that's kind of hard to start. But once you do it, I feel like you get into it and it becomes easier. Or if you ride public transport, that's a great way to start
that's the
reading
best
books.
way.
That's yeah,
That
I
is
feel
the
like that's
best
number
way.
one. Or like a plane where you have such limited other entertainment options. You don't really have a phone either because you're
Yeah.
plane mode. That's a great way to that you don't not like you're on planes every day though.
I was gonna say, Sabrina, you need to
Yeah.
take a private jet to class every day, and you will
Yep.
be so much better at reading.
Yeah, that's the secret. How committed are you?
Yeah. How bad do you want
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully next time you hear from Sabrina, she's on her private jet reading her book.
Yes.
Okay, and what book would you recommend for someone isn't, who wouldn't consider themselves a reader? What book?
I think Housemaid is really easy to digest. I think that's one of the biggest appeals about it. So
Mhm.
probably that. And it's like a page turner, or
Yeah,
again, Such a Bad Influence. I think very similar. Where what I like about Such a Bad Influence is that I think it's a little bit
makes you think.
higher level of reading, makes you think a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I thought that got you in really fast too.
Yeah, I think so. Those are the two that came to my mind also.
Hmm.
Honestly, though, Agatha Christie, she was pretty great also. Not
She
as
was,
much of
but
a page turner.
it not as much of a page turner, and it was a little slow at the beginning.
That's true. That's true.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I think Frieda McFadden, Housemaid, and or some of our other books. We haven't read our other ones. Or Such a Bad Influence by Olivia Muenter. Those are our top
Hmm.
two. Okay. Um, I think. Ooh, okay. Meg had another fun question. She asked, if you had to be trapped in one of the books, the world, the place, and the time that you have potted on, which book would it be?
Not A Court of Thorn and Roses. That place seems bleak.
They have potato famines all the time.
Potato famines, yeah, bleak. So
Yeah.
not there. Not Housemaid, because that's just New York City.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
think
not trying
Fox
to
is
get
telling
trapped there.
either. They seem like they're in a bit of disarray also.
That seems bleak.
Yeah. Not series of unfortunate events. Adults don't
Bleak.
listen to you. Yeah, it's always gray. Okay, Narnia, that could be a pretty good option.
Narnia could be a good option. The first one that came to my mind was Ella Enchanted.
Oh, Ellen Change would be a good one, especially since it's a kid's book, so nothing bad, nothing super bad really happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see myself in Ella Enchanted. Oh,
Are you thinking about a big
Elantris.
brain? Oh, Elantris, that was technically 2 years ago, but sure, we can let you say Elantris for a. Yeah, we can throw in Elantris really needs to have a special award here.
Yeah,
That's what
if
started
I
it all.
could yeah, if I could do Elantris, that would be number one. And then if not, I guess Ella Enchanted.
Okay, but are you ready for the big brain move?
Okay.
If you're an Addie LaRue, you're in the whole, you're in every century forever.
Oh my God. Okay.
So, but would I have to be Addie LaRue, or
Yeah.
can I just travel around with her? I don't know. I think honestly, Ella Enchanted sounds a little bit more stable, so I might still go with that one.
Yeah. Ella Enchanted has a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Or honestly, I mean, Fairest, they're really focused on looks, but if I could sing, that'd be pretty fun.
Well, it's the same world, technically.
Yeah, that's true. They're neighbors.
Yeah. So
Maybe
either
I'll go
one.
Ella.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Both good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good. I feel good about that. Okay.
Okay.
Any other
Any others?
questions? I think we pretty
Did you
much.
say a book that surprised you?
Oh, book that surprised. Okay, Such a Bad Influence surprised me a lot because I didn't really know anything about it. And you had mentioned it's like, oh, someone I follow on Instagram and listen to their podcast. They wrote a book, and so I had low expectations. I'll be honest, but it was really amazing.
Yeah. That was the first book that we potted 2 episodes in one day
Oh,
because
because
you
it
were
was
reading it so
so good.
fast.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Big shout out to Such a Bad Influence and Olivia Muenter. That was super super good.
What about
Um,
Housemaid? Because you didn't think you would like that either because you
that's
thought it would scare you.
true. And you know what? It kind of did a little bit. No, that what really surprised me with the housemaid was the teeth.
Oh
A
no.
lot that surprised me about the housemaid. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like housemaid as much as I did either, but that was just so fun. I think maybe those are the top two then.
God
And
of
you
the
know,
Woods really surprised me too. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did.
really, you chose it.
I know. I was like, okay, it's a mystery, but I don't know. I read it and then I
Hmm.
was like, I really like this book. Like I liked it a lot, a lot, a lot. So,
Oh, yeah, okay. I could see that. I think Court of Thorn and Roses too.
yeah.
I don't think I had as much of a shift. I didn't have as much of a shift as I did with Such a Bad Influence. Not as
Yeah.
much of a pendulum swing from won't like to really loved, but
Hmm.
still on there.
Yeah. Okay, so for this next segment, we asked someone some questions and they answered us.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So, who did we ask questions to?
Allison M. Kovach.
What? And she
What?
answered. She gave such a thorough and kind response.
Yes.
So incredible.
Yeah. So the first question that we asked, this was kind of with the author recap and the background that we did. So we said we found the combination of European and Japanese mythologies very interesting. What was the inspiration for blending them together? And then we asked if she was already familiar with the mythologies or if she had to do a lot of front end research. So what we find out with the author recap question that we asked is that Alison Kovacs is very Irish. So she grew up and she kind of knew all about the changelings and the Selkies and the courts. She's just always known about that. She said that she grew up Irish on Irish folklore. And then she did a few years teaching in Japan. So my guess on that was correct. And so when she was there, she was in this very rural area. And she said, like, very rural, like she's looking out her apartment window, she's seeing a castle and fox shrines and all these different things. And for her, the Japanese folklore and the Irish folklore were actually very similar. So it was easy for her to just kind of attach them together as being parallels in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I do kind of want to read her thing word for word because I just love the way she writes. This is what made me want to have lunch with her.
I know.
She's just so cool. Okay, but we'll find another part later to read word for word. So, okay. So the next question we asked was, and if you listen to the episode, you'll know that on our author recap, Candy made up a lot of facts about Allison.
Yes.
And we wanted to know, why are you absent from the internet? I did an author recap before we read the book, so I had to guess what your history is. And she said, first off, your recap was delightfully one step to the left of accurate. So that was pretty
Nice.
good. Yeah, Candy did a great job there. So
Yeah.
she said, I'm very Irish. Good guess with Scottish. Um, and Kovac, maybe it's Kovac. Kovac?
Maybe it's Kovac. It's Vach. So
I
that
think
to
it's weird.
me,
I think it's
she's
Vac.
Vach.
Because we were saying with an S. I think that's what she was correcting.
Oh.
Kovacs.
Allison, we're sorry. We were
I
homeschooled. We
know. I
barely know how to
know.
read.
It's amazing we made it here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Kovac is Hungarian. And while it's a pen name, it's her great grandmother's actual name. So
Hmm.
absolutely valid to base guesses on. So
Yes.
yes, it is kind of a pen name. So wait, it is a pen name, but we still guessed it right. Right?
Yes. Well,
Wow.
because I said, well, based on this is a Slavic name, da 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 da. And you said, well, maybe it's a pen name. And technically, we were both right.
Oh my gosh. Wow, we really nailed it.
I know.
Man, amazing. Yeah. Well, and then she says that she doesn't want her life on the internet, which I'm like, great choice.
Yes.
So she says she's happy peering out at the world from under her internet rock. I thought that was a
Yes.
great way to say it.
Allison, we asked, your writing reminded us of V.E. Schwab. So I made up a theory that you're actually V.E. Schwab or V.E. Schwab's wife. Will you confirm or deny? Allison says, I can neither confirm nor deny being V.E. Schwab, V.E. Schwab's well kept woman, V.E. Schwab's cat in a trench coat, nor V.E. Schwab from the bad timeline, living in constant vigilance lest it happen again. So I took that as no, but maybe yes.
I thought that was such a good answer. I love that so much.
I know. I thought that was a great way to ask. That was a great way to answer that insane question.
I know. You just rolled with it.
Yeah,
I
I
really
know.
appreciate that. Okay, we then wanted to know, since we kept getting confused while reading the book about who everyone is, we asked, how did you keep all the body swaps straight in the writing process? And she kind of views it as just, it's like people, like how you keep people straight, right? Is that
Yeah, and what's interesting is that throughout this email, Allison will capitalize certain things. I almost feel like she's writing in character,
Mm,
like kind of keeping the world of Fox's tongue, Kieran's bone in real life, because she says, to me, that's just people capitalized. Every single person has a backstory that you may never learn. It's called capitalize their life. So when I create characters, I try to give them the same sense of, quote, there's so much more behind this that you get from real people. And so she's just like, every person has a bunch of masks that they're wearing, and it's just like regular old people. So for her, she said it wasn't that difficult to keep it
yeah,
straight.
that's amazing. She
Hmm.
has a special talent
Yeah,
that we don't possess.
I agree.
Wow, that's a great way to look at it though.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna read her last line too, because it's so good. She said, think of it like a masquerade. Everyone's got the mask they're showing the world, and then there's a real character motivations underneath.
Hmm.
Love it. I think that's
Yeah.
amazing.
We also asked if Aaron's survival was a deviation from the original fated timeline or part of the timeline from the beginning. And so I'm just going to read what she said verbatim. So, fun fact, for the first two books, I had to maintain two separate timelines: the quote, real happening, AKA Aaron's timeline, and the quote, should have happened, AKA Marcus's timeline. So, I can definitely tell you that Aaron was supposed to be very, very dead. Marcus very much alive, and the changes from the rippling outwards through the worlds like waves. Thank- Thankfully, from book 3 onward, Aaron has broken everything with a trademark.
Trademark.
So there's a trademark symbol. So I only have to keep track of what's, quote, really happening now.
Oh, are there
Mhm.
already 3 books published?
I don't know. I think she's working on the third one.
Whoa, sneak peek.
I know.
Amazing. Wow.
Hmm.
She's just so funny. I love her trademark
I
symbol.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. Would you rather live as a human or non-human if you were part of the book? And she said, absolutely. That one is in all caps, a non-human. Probably a
Hmm.
Selkie. Foxes have all the fun, but Selkies are out there living their best beach lives. Always
Yep.
in their fuzzy bathrobes, well-fed, moisturized, in their sea lane. Selkies are an example to us all. I
Yes.
love that.
And Selkies are, I believe, like not the otters, the
They're like,
seals.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah.
seals that transform into people. I was gonna say sea dogs. They're
That's
kind of like sea
basically.
dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that.
Okay. We asked, how does the lady, this was one of the things that we couldn't understand at the end of the book. How does the lady not recognize a swap between Aaron and Marcus? And same for the Duke. So this is what Allison said. An important thing to know about the lady is that she's been avoiding the Duke for years, about 13. As the leader of the Late Wake, aka the leader of His Majesty's spies, she has the perfect excuse to stay in the capital nearly full time. Her relationship to Marcus has developed almost entirely through correspondence, most of it from his teen years. She hated that little punk as a kid, loathed him. Some casual math on the ages of our basket full of bastard children, Aaron and Marcus 17-ish to Rose and Connors 13, should give you an idea as to why. And then as for the Duke, his dad foo is weak. I don't know what that is, but I think you'll be pleased to meet Marcus's older sister in the next book.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Dad. Is it like, I don't know. I don't
I've
know what that
never heard of that.
is. It like
Maybe
kung
like Kung
like feng
Fu?
I was thinking kung fu or like no, not feng shui, but like how much of a dad he is, kind of
Yeah.
like your dad
Hmm.
vibe.
Yeah.
I think that's
His
maybe what it
dad's,
means.
yeah, maybe it's like his energy or something she's trying to say. Anyway, she's saying that his dad's a loser and agreed.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did
So
you get the age thing, the casual math?
she's saying that she hated the little punk as a kid. Some casual math on the ages of our basket full of bastard children, saying that the Duke was cheating on her with Rose and Connor 13 and Aaron and Marcus 17. So like I think he was just going through torrid affairs, I think is what she's
Oh,
implying.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting. Hmm. Yeah, well, that was a really helpful answer. Okay, then our last question about the book was why was Mrs. White, the cat, accepted in the court when all the other non-humans were persecuted? And she said, oh ho ho, but she wasn't. So apparently, there are very few outside of the king's immediate council that know what she really is. That's why she spends the whole scene where the Duke is presenting his, hey, you should totally kill your dragon son petition, not with the council, but sitting up in the bleachers with Aaron and co. But asking why the king didn't have her killed is a very good question. The answer to which is, checks notes, a spoiler. Hilarious. I think that's so funny.
I thought
Uh,
so too.
yeah. So she says there's a lot of, in addition to the really happening and should have happened timelines, I also have a history timeline going back roughly 1,000 years, detailing how our characters' ancestors got them into this mess. As is only right, our historical cats got to push their fair share of plot points off the table. Mrs. White is a proud example of her heritage.
Love that.
Amazing. Makes sense.
And then Allison signed it. Allison M, married to V.E. Schwab, scratched out Kovac.
Hilarious.
I thought that was so
That's
funny.
so funny. Oh my gosh. So she's really incredible. I already liked her before. I like her like a million times more. I feel
I
like we know each
know.
other now. She just seems so nice and so funny, so kind, so generous.
Yeah.
So if you have
Yeah.
questions or if you like the book, you should go write her an email and tell her
Hmm.
because she's great and she needs to know how great she is.
I totally agree. Okay. Are we ready for our last segment?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. So is it time for our Bookie Awards?
Yes.
Okay, we have a few awards to give out at the end of this year, and some of
Mm-hmm.
them we've already talked about. So some of them are little tricks or will be new. Okay, do you want to read the first one?
Yes.
Keep going.
Most pleasantly surprising book.
I think Such a Bad Influence.
Oh, I was gonna say Agatha Christie for me.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Most disappointing book.
John Scalzi, starter villain.
Starter villain. Yep.
Bad.
Should be on every eighth grade shelf award.
I think Algernon.
Oh, I was gonna say Ella Enchanted.
Oh, yeah. Eighth grade. I don't know. It could
I
be
think
Ella.
Algernon. Algernon puts a mark on your soul. I think that needs to be read by everyone.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, so good. So good.
Hmm. This was a nice punny one. The Pick Me Up Award. So the book that had the most enticing cover.
Hmm. Do you have an answer?
I'm thinking through them all.
Ooh, you know what? I think The Princess and the Goblin, the modern cover, I did really like that one.
I really liked that one. I think I would have picked that one up for sure. The Housemaid was always,
I'd be
you know,
intrigued. I'd be intrigued for sure.
by the Housemaid.
House in the Cerulean Sea, that's a good cover.
That's a good cover too.
And Lessons in Chemistry, that was a pretty good cover too. The lady,
That,
pink cover.
yeah, yeah, that one was pretty good. You know what? I think Princess and the Goblin. I think that one I would have thought that I would have liked the best.
I think so too. I think that's going to be my answer.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Wow, so we're pretty unanimous so far.
Hmm.
Okay, Twistiest Ending Award.
Ooh.
There could be a few for this one.
I think such a bad influence. That like rocked me.
I think so too, because we had totally different interpretations of it. And honestly, I still don't really know. Well, listen to that interview with Olivia Muenter where she said, I think she said it was how you interpreted it.
Yes.
And I'm still on my side that it's, sorry, Olivia.
You don't know what you wrote.
Yeah. But I think that one gets my twistiest ending award.
Hmm. Okay. The Oliver Twist Award, which is the Please Sir, can I have some more of the book?
So which one did we want more of?
Alison Kovacs. That was the
Oh,
one book that I said,
that's right.
this is the
Yes,
one that needed to be an extra 100 pages.
that's right. You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, I think you're exactly right. That's the one I
Hmm.
would I would do too.
The No Mas Award. The book was too long.
I'm gonna say Addie LaRue.
Addie LaRue was 10% too long. I'm going to say Lessons in Chemistry.
Oh,
That one was 20% too long.
I wonder though if we read it normal, we didn't stop
No.
every 3 pages, if it would be different.
I think it would have been different, but it was still too long.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay.
Oh, this is a gimme one. Most likely to be studying SAT vocab words. So, which author used the biggest words, or most likely to be getting paid per SAT word used?
I wasn't sure which award we're giving. Which one you liked
Give
more?
me a Klune.
I know it has to be
TJ.
TJ. TJ. We
Yes.
had some other games. We had the vocab game for a few other authors, but TJ had the most.
He
That could have been
started
the
it.
whole episode. Really? He
It
started?
started becoming the whole episode.
Oh, yeah, that's why we had to stop it.
That's why we had to stop because it was too, we were like, we're too dumb.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, so we'll see in book 2 when we read it if he has more words for us, or maybe we've learned them all.
Hmm.
Okay, do you have any other awards that you'd add to that list?
No, I think this is a great one.
Yeah, man. Well,
Maybe like best overall for the
mm,
entire year.
number 1 overall. Okay, that's hard. What about best new book? So one that we haven't read before, because it's hard to beat out the childhood classics.
We'll throw out the classics. We'll throw out the
They're out
classics.
the classics. Okay. I'm gonna say Flowers for Algernon.
That one was really good.
And I have another category that's gonna help you make a decision, which is which one would you recommend to a friend? Because my two answers might be different. Although I would recommend Algernon too.
I would recommend Algernon, but if I had a girlfriend, she's like Sabrina, I'm trying to get into reading. I'm Thinking Such a Bad Influence. I really like that one
Yeah,
too.
that would be another one. I think so
I
too.
really like that one.
That one hit all the marks on would recommend it to a friend. Super entertaining.
Hmm. Yes.
Amazing. That
Hmm.
makes you think. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
like
good
that one. Okay. Well, someone asked us who we're getting lunch with. Chrissy's asking who we're getting dinner with. So
one.
I'm getting lunch with Frieda and I'm getting dinner with Gail.
Oh my gosh, what a loophole. I had texted Candy a question, which was which author would you most want to get dinner with? So you're great. I'll get dinner with who did you say?
You're getting dinner with Frieda and you're getting lunch with Gail.
Frida. Yes.
Yeah.
Or I would throw Allison in there too.
I would put Allison in there.
I think I'll get
You know
dinner with
what?
Allison.
I think I would skip Gail. I think I would do Frieda and I would do Allison.
I think I'd do Gail and Allison.
We both get dinner with her at the same time.
Perfect.
How fun.
I would love that.
And which main character's life would you most want to live? We read a lot of harrowing
I know.
stories.
That's why I think it has to be a kid's book. Like we're back to Ella, you know?
Linus. I want to live Linus's life.
That would be a pretty well, no, but he had to work. He had such
He
a
had a
terrible life for the first like 30 years. Linus
well,
from
I
House in the Cerulean Sea for
well, I
everyone.
know, but we've only read the very end. So I would just jump in right there at the end
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
where I'm like, oh my God, my life sucks. And then I get to go live this really cool life with all these kids and the man of my dreams. That sounds awesome.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's a good one.
I can't think of anyone else who had a.
I mean, honestly, Narnia, some scary stuff happens. I don't know if I really want to be there.
No, and it's like during World War II. I definitely don't want to be there.
Yeah. Ella also kind of has some scary things happen. Sometimes,
Ella's life kind of sucks for most of the book. It kind of
yeah.
sucks.
But then she gets to marry Prince Char, and it's
That's
pretty.
true.
So I
That's
feel
pretty
like
good.
I think I might do Ella.
I could potentially do Ella, but I think Linus.
Yeah, Linus is pretty good. I
Yeah.
like.
Well, we don't have to agree.
Yeah. Two. Yeah. Oh, this isn't even awards. Yeah, just a question.
Okay, well, I think that's it. That was our big bonanza. How
Yeah,
fun.
that was super fun. We need to do that every year now.
I think so. Make it a tradition.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you guys for sending in your questions. Feel free to keep sending in questions if you can answer them regularly.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who listens. Christy and I really enjoy doing this and we enjoy sharing it with everyone else.
I know. So thanks for being part of our book club. We'll see you next week for Two Princesses of Bamarre
Two
by our
Princesses of
favorite,
Bamarre.
Gail
Yep.
Carson Levine.
Well, we'll see because we gave her standing ovations for Ella. We gave her some Rotten Tomatoes for Fairest, and we'll see if she wins out the tournament
That's
with
true.
flowers.
That's true. This will be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, so join us next week for Princesses of Baymar.
Yay. All right. Love you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.